a 96-hour dough withstand the long fermentation, and does it cook well? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's the Pizza Guy John, and today I'm going to be making a pizza with some dough that I made approximately 4 days ago. So it's basically a 96-hour dough that I made. And so basically the test is just to see, how well does a 96-hour dough hold up to the test of baking. I'm going to take a look at the test, I'm going to do a taste test of it, take a look at the structure, and overall just going to take a look at it and to see, can you do a 96-hour dough? I've done 48 hours. I've seen people do 72 hours, and again, it all depends on the type of flour that you're using. But the flour that I have and that I use was a Caputo Pizzeria flour, which again can withhold long fermentation, but I want to see, can it withstand 96 hours. So let's take a look at this dough. Like I said, I made this dough on Monday, and you can see it looks really good. I don't see any issues with it. It's been in the fridge, so it's not at room temp. It looks really, really well. It is cold. I did pull it out. I do get some aroma off of it. It's almost like a sourdough. It's not super strong, but it is, pretty nice. So it's not like crazy. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one right here. I'm going to get some semolina on top of here. And get this, and as you can see, this is a 260-gram dough ball, and so it's really expanded a lot, so it's pretty big compared to when I first had it in there. Again, it was definitely a different size, but of course, in the time of being in the fridge, again, it has expanded. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that closed, and we're gonna get some semolina here. And so, like I said, it feels really, really nice. It feels strong. So we're just going to go ahead and let's just get it. And today's pizza is basically just going to be a simple marinara pizza. So we're going to go and take a look at that. I got my garlic here, chopped garlic, marinara sauce. Again, it's going to be a dried oregano and your olive oil. So again, pretty simple pizza. I can hear the air still in here, which is nice. And we're just going to kind of get this stretched out here. So it still sounds airy. It feels good. Again, it's not, it's going to be soft, which I really know that. So again, you just want to kind of stretch it nicely here. And maybe a marinara is probably not the best pizza to test it with, but, it's going to taste good. So we're going to build it on our pill, and again, anytime that I have soft dough or anything like that, I like to build it on a wooden pill. That way, guarantee it from not sticking. So we're going to go ahead and just get this placed here. Again, simple sauce, marinara. I'm not going to go too heavy on it. Just going to kind of get this all the way around. And comment down below, if you've tried anything longer than a 48-hour, 72-hour dough. Definitely what did you think? If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like my videos. Again, like I said, it helps me out a lot, so I can continue making videos for you all. Okay, get a little bit. And I'll place the recipe down below that I did. Then again, it's just some dried oregano here, so sprinkle that there. And then your olive oil. Again, I'm just gonna kind of go with the line there. All right. So now we're just gonna go ahead and go with a final stretch. Get it to the sides. All right. And then we're gonna go into the oven. Again, we're using the Ooni Koda 16. It's been preheating now for about 30-40 minutes. And so we're just gonna go in there. Get this turned down. And so we're just gonna let it cook. Again, the first impressions, it's not super soft, which is good. Normally any overproof dough, something that's been sitting in the fridge for a long time, is going to be, really, really soft. But again, this, felt pretty nice. So I didn't feel like there was any issues. But it's bubbling up nicely. It's, cooking nicely. So again, you're gonna see some of the leoparding that the oven, that the dough does, because again, it is cold, and again, it's been, fermenting for a while. So gonna kind of get that. Did get a little lopsided, but it's okay. Bottom's cooking nicely. So you're definitely still getting the rise of the crust, which is good. All right. Like I said, it smells really, really nice. So we're gonna go ahead. I feel like this is cooked all the way through now. So let's go ahead and let's get this inside. Or again, we'll let it cool down just a little bit, and then we'll get a taste test of this dough to see again, can a 96-hour dough withstand the long fermentation, and does it cook well? So yeah, let's go ahead and get this cooled down, and then we'll be back. All right, so the pizza has cooled down just a little bit. As you can see, the first impression right away is you're definitely getting a lot of like this leoparding around it, because again, this is a long fermentation dough. Also because the dough is cold, you're gonna get a lot of these little bubbles. Again, this is what people would consider leoparding. A lot of people do like the leoparding, some people don't. I think people in Italy would say no leoparding, like, that's not a thing. But of course, here in America, we like to make things our things. So this again would be more considered like leoparding, as you can see all the way around. These little brown spots, again, it's not burnt. Again, people would say, consider it as to be a little charred. So that's the first thing. Again, if you, hear, it does sound crispy. So that is a nice thing. There's air in there. It is crispy. So we take a look at the bottom. There's going to be some spots that didn't cook fully, because that's again where it did get lifted up. So of course it didn't, but as other spots around it is going to be cooked all the way around. So let's actually go ahead and let's get a look inside this crust, and let's get a taste of this. So let's go ahead now, let's just get a taste. And so the crust is nice and airy, like I said. But let's get a taste of this crust and see what it's tasting like. So being that this was a long fermentation dough, again, there's a little bit more flavor to that crust, a little bit more sweet, a little slight bitterness to it, which is not really that bad, but again, it's just a slight bitterness to it. Again, it's sweet, nice and airy, it's soft, it's not, overproofed, or it's not super hard where you're, chewing a lot on it. So it's really nice, pillowy dough. I would say definitely 96-hour dough is good. However, again, I would mainly probably want to stick to maybe 72-hour, 48-hour. I think that's, perfect. But like I said, I'll post the recipe down below of the same day recipe that I did, and how I got this dough to, again, looking like this. If you like what you see, like and subscribe to my channel. Again, Pizza Guy John on Instagram. Leave me some comments, comment down below, thumbs up this video. And just let me know what you think, and then let's connect. We'll talk soon.